Hello everyone, my name is Sakura, and today I'm going to be showing you how to actually import a Minecraft world into Blender. This is a relatively simple process that is pretty crucial in order to make any kind of Minecraft render. Now, the world I'm going to be using is just one that I set up right... Okay. Real quick, specifically for this episode. Just a nice little valley with a nice little home and basically nothing on the outside. Now, there's going to be one thing that we need to do once we actually have our world that we want to export. So first off, you're going to want to go to corners of the entire area that you actually want to export. You only need to do this for 2 of them. And create these little 3x3 little spots. This will be important once we get into Mineways, and I will show you why. But there's one in this corner, and there's one all the way over here in this corner. I don't worry about the other 2 corners because it's just not needed. But once you have put down those markers, marking out where you actually want to export, you can close out of Minecraft. And here we have the 3 things we actually need: Mineways, MCPrep, and Blender. To start, we're going to open up Mineways. It's going to bring up a folder that looks like this, and you're going to want to open up the Mineways executable. If you're running a 32-bit machine, then you're going to want to run for old machine Mineways 32. But I have a modern computer, so I'm going to choose Mineways.exe. Now, it's going to pull up this interface, and you're going to want to go to File, Open World, and if you created your Minecraft world within the normal vanilla.minecraft, it's going to show up here. But because I made my world in a third-party launcher using mods, I'm going to hit open. It's going to pull up a window, and I'm just going to go to the world folder. Copy and paste the directory into here. And once it is in here, you're going to want to select this file called level.dat. This is actually the file that contains all of the information for the world. Once you've selected it, hit open. And here we have the actual top-down view of the world. I'm going to maximize this so you can see kind of what I'm doing. And now, this is why I said you're going to want to create those 2 spots. Now, if we go click and drag from one point to the other, it should perfectly surround the entire map. Now I'm going to adjust this so that it gets a little bit more because it didn't get all of it. And you're basically just want to go to play with this depth slider until you have only what you need and nothing more. Now, once you have your area selected, you're going to go to File, choose Terrain File, terrain.ext. And it won't give you any real confirmation that it did it, but trust me, it did it. Now go back to File, Export for Rendering, go back to wherever you're wanting to actually save your world. In this case, I'm going to put it on my desktop. I want to name it World Export. Open it up. File name, World. If you have multiple different world files that you are exporting, you're going to want to change the file depending on what you need or what is actually in the world. And then once you've done that, click Save. Now, there is going to be one setting on here that I absolutely recommend that you change. And that is going to be right in the textures. There's going to be Export all textures to 3 large mosaic images. This will cut down the file size drastically, as well as make editing textures a little bit easier in a third-party software because you won't have to go through and edit hundreds of files as opposed to just 3 files. Once you have done that, you can hit OK. And now it will give you this confirmation that it actually exported. And then it will ask if you want to have this window open up every time you export a world. I just click yes because it's good confirmation for me. Now, you can close Mineways and open up Blender. Close out a splash screen and delete the default cube and the lamp. You do not need these, so no need saving them. Now, go to Edit, Preferences, and then go to Addons. For Blender 4.2 is going to be I believe extensions. And to actually install a file, there's going to be a little hamburger menu icon right up in the top right corner that you're going to click and hit install from file. I will post a screenshot on exactly where to go for that. But for Blender 4.1, all we need to do is just go to user preferences, add-ons, and click install. Navigate to where you have MCPrep installed. Click on the zip file, do not extract MCPrep, and click install add-on. Now Blender will freeze for a second, but it will eventually pull up with this screen. All you're going to want to do is hit this checkbox. Now you can close out your preferences, back into the default Blender window. Now go to File, Import, Wavefront OBJ. Now go to your world export, and you should see two files, world.mtl and world.obj. You're going to want to click the OBJ file, import wavefront OBJ. And now you have your Minecraft world in Blender. However, there is a slight issue. If we go into viewport shading, or material view, you will quickly see that all of the textures are extremely blurry. This is where MCPrep comes into play. All you need to do, hit N on your keyboard, go to the MCPrep tab right down here, and hit Prep Materials. It will pull up this window, and you don't need to do anything here. So all you need to do is just now hit OK. It will prep all your materials, set all of the display settings for EV and cycles. And now you have your world in Blender with prepped materials. From here, you can make all the changes that you need to do. However, for the purposes of this tutorial, that is going to be it. Hey guys, so quick thing. In the original recording, I forgot to mention that you should actually save your file before you do anything else. This is a mistake on my end. Just simply save the world, save it into the same folder that you actually extracted the world into, and just call it the same exact thing. It will matter later on in the tutorial, just making sure that you have the world saved. It's something I'm going to harp on in every single tutorial after this. Save constantly. Blender is still a somewhat unstable program when it comes to working with Minecraft worlds, especially when you start adding in simulations and particles. So make sure you save frequently. It has hit me in the past rather hard because I didn't save and I had lost over 3 hours worth of work. Make sure you save. Okay, bye. In the next tutorial, I'm going to go over advanced shading techniques for Minecraft worlds, including how to set up PBR materials and water. And with that, if you have enjoyed this tutorial and want me to continue making this series, please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button, and I will make sure to keep pumping these out as fast as I can. And with that, I will see you all next time. See ya!